So let me get this straight. You went around the galaxy choosing the masters you wanted to learn from. The Order allowed you to do that. I was stuck with that little green Yoda on Dagobah for months.
Let's just say that the Jedi Order of the past was far more flexible and less rigid. I especially enjoyed learning from Kreia. She offered a unique perspective to many controversial issues. However, I must say she lacks certain favorable qualities. She tends to be overly pessimistic and critical, even over things that have huge potential like technology and automation.
Huh, Kreia. She was cast out from the Order during the Mandalorian Wars, wasn't she? Even tried to pull some crazy stunt on Malachor 5 while you were gone. I'm sure being her student was quite a unique experience.
She said I was one of her brightest students. In the end, I did return to her after learning at the feet of many masters. While others focused much on using the Force, she was adamant about improving oneself to impact the galaxy.
Well, you sound like you did enjoy yourself. But surely there were other masters besides her. I was taught by Obi-Wan as well, before Yoda. He taught me the basics and his ramblings about the Clone Wars. It isn't every day that you speak to a veteran of a war that happened ages ago.
You are speaking to one now, remember? Well, there was one other master I remember fondly. You should have seen how Kreia's face changes at the mere talk of him. Master Jar was my master when I was a Padawan, for 2 times actually. I appreciated his patience and desire to impart his knowledge to Malak and I. While what he taught would be considered by many others to be basic, there was a simplicity to his teachings that is often easy to forget. But alas, each master has their own tendencies and flaws. We should not over-glorify them on a pedestal. That would be most unwise.
The Force Guides. It is our best teacher. My masters were from an order so obsessed with doctrine that they failed. But with their failure, they learned and passed on their knowledge so that we would not make the same mistakes. I guess that's one good thing about having many masters. You get to broaden your field of view, so you won't be so hard stuck on one particular way of thinking.
Well said, Skywalker. The Force is the ultimate trainer. Life and circumstance challenge our beliefs. That is the crucible in which we are forged in. We find ourselves lacking. I now realize how much I sound like Kreia. You would tend to pick up a thing or two once you've spent ample time with someone like her.
Don't we all do the same with our masters? Though ultimately we are what we make of ourselves. Our masters can only bring us so far in life. Now that I have to start an order from scratch myself, I yearn for the simpler days when I was just a student, learning the ways of the Jedi again. Of course, without the whole galactic-wide war happening.
You're the Grandmaster now, Luke. Train the new order as you see fit. As Master Vandar would often encourage his students to explore the galaxy more often than simply being stuck on Coruscant. It might be a good thing for you to travel to the lost galaxies in the Outer Rim. Perhaps there are some interesting and eye-opening experiences that await you there.
And what if there's some ancient Sith Lord that decides to razzle-dazzle me into doing his bidding?
I'm sure you can handle that. You're the offspring of the Chosen One after all.